Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova and I am so happy to see you today. It is Friday, which means it is Community Spotlight. If you're new here and you don't know what Community Spotlight is, first of all, welcome to my cozy little corner of YouTube. I hope that you find this to be the comfiest, coziest corner and that you can take some time to just take some deep breaths, to unwind, to let your stress roll off your shoulders and just chill while you're here. But second of all, and that goes for everybody, by the way, not just the newbies. Second of all, Community Spotlight is something that we do on Fridays here on my channel. I come on every Friday and I put together a video that is about you guys. So as you can maybe get from the name of it, Community Spotlight, you are the community. If you are watching this video, that means you. It doesn't matter if you're new here, if you've been here for a million years, you are part of my community if you are here watching this video, which means you are a Know-Me, and you are welcome to participate in Community Spotlight. So what is Community Spotlight? Well, it is a montage where I put together pictures that you guys send in of whatever you've been working on. It does not have to be crochet. It can be anything crafty. And there is no limit. You can send in as many things as you want. You can send them in at any time that you want. The only thing that you got to do to send in your submissions for Community Spotlight is send me an email with Community Spotlight as the subject line of your email and then attach your pictures. And the only thing I require as far as info in your email goes is I need to know what name you would like me to credit you with when I do my video. Other than that, you can put anything else that you would like in there. If you want to include pattern details or why you made this item or who it's for or what inspired you or any of those types of things, you are welcome to, but you are not required to. But I go into my email once a week on Fridays and grab those out. I don't open them throughout the week. I leave them in there nice and bold-faced and unopened, and then I search for Community Spotlight emails on Friday when I go to edit this video, and I get them all out and I put together the video. So you can send them in at any time. Like I said, if you send them in, if you pause this video and send them in right now, they'll just be in next week's Community Spotlight. So anytime you send them in, they'll just be in the next Community Spotlight. So that is the gist of what this is and how you participate. Anyone is welcome to participate, and this is just a really good way for us to all come together and be inspired by what each other is working on. It's a good place to get ideas or to maybe get like a little bit of that Crojo back if you're having trouble, you know, with your creative process, with feeling like the desire to work on something. Sometimes seeing cool things other people are making really helps. But also this is a really good place to come together with like-minded people who are into that same type of stuff that we are and share it with people who are gonna think it's cool, people who are gonna get it, you know, because in our day-to-day lives, a lot of us don't have a whole lot of people that we can share our passions with that are just as into it as we are. You know, like we come running out really excited about something that we just spent so much time on, something maybe we didn't think we could do. It's a new thing that we've tried. We're so excited, and it's just met with kind of a, yeah, like, you're always making stuff. You made another thing, you know? So this is a place where you can come where people are going to be excited. And I highly, highly encourage you guys to leave kind comments. If you're watching, you know, and you see something, you have a thought come through your mind, like, hey, I love the yarn they chose for that. Hey, that is a really cool diamond painting. Now I feel like I need to try diamond painting. Whatever your comment is, you know, whatever positive comment you have, I totally recommend or encourage that you leave it, because you never know how big of a deal that is to that person. You commenting could literally be the highlight of their week. Like, it's just so nice to hear nice things sometimes, especially about something as like special to us as our crafts, you know. They are kind of reflections of us. There's something very, I can't think of the like phrasing that I'm wanting, but they're just something that matter a lot to us. You know, there's something that feels very personal. And so having somebody who gets it, somebody who like acknowledges like how cool it is and how much work went into it and things like that. It just feels so good, you know? And I love that we can have this little community here. You guys are amazing, where we can kind of uplift each other and, you know, all have fun. So that is what Community Spotlight is. I have been doing this. I was actually just thinking about this for a little bit ago. I have been doing this for a year now. Community Spotlight I've sort of done things like Community Spotlight the whole time I've had my channel, but Community Spotlight actually originated last year during the Christmas event. I was sharing like, I can't remember exactly how I did it last year during the Christmas event, but I was like sharing some of like the Christmassy stuff you guys made, I think. And then after the Christmassy season was over, I was thinking about like my goals for the new year and what kind of videos I wanted to make and stuff. And I mentioned making Community Spotlight like as a regular thing on my channel, like a weekly video, and everybody loved it. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, yes, we need this. This is amazing. And it's been a year. It's been a year of Community Spotlights. We have barely missed a single Friday. Anytime that we've missed a Friday, usually it's just a couple days late or something, or I was sick, but like very, very few Fridays we've missed. So honestly, a really, really cool, I don't know, achievement, I guess, or a milestone. So we have had a year of Community Spotlights. So I'm very excited about that, and I just absolutely love it. And I love how much you guys love it. You guys absolutely love Community Spotlight. I think it's just a really fun little, almost like a weekly little party that we all get together on Fridays. Because, you know, it's like, oh, it's the end of the week. We can celebrate, see what everybody's been up to. You know, like hang out in the comments and leave little chatty bits to each other. So I think it's just really fun. So I wanted to thank you guys for being here and taking part in that, whether you send in your makes or you just leave comments, or if you just are a silent watcher, that's okay too. But I really appreciate you being here. So today I have a little update to show you guys on my Bilbo. Bilbo is a hobbit, and as I told you guys, I'm going to be having lots of hobbit-y themed things, lots of Lord of the Rings things. If you don't know what a hobbit is, it is a Tolkien race. The little short fellows with big feet, big hairy feet. Maybe that will ring a bell. But anyways, I've been working on several different projects, and now I'm kind of coming to the point where I need to like really get a move on and finish them up. So I'm kind of alternating around and working on them all, trying to get them done. So this is what I have got. I told you guys yesterday I had just finished the pants. So these are the pants. Interestingly, this pattern, which I will link in the description box below, by the way, I got this pattern on Etsy. Interestingly, this pattern has you work up the limbs, if I can pick them up. There's a big yarn ball attached to one of these because you have to leave like a pretty significant length of yarn. So it has you work up all of the limbs before you put them all together, and you do the pants before you put them all together. So here is the feet, our hairy little hobbit feets. And yes, they have toes. And then you work them up, and then you're going to actually not attach them together until you do the pants. And then you like put them in here basically, and then you're going to put them together and work the legs inside the pants. And I'm assuming that this is for two reasons. I'm assuming it is so that you have your crotch level, like, you know, a little bit more where you want it, which actually I think it'll be a little bit like this, because they're not like full length pants. They are like kind of capris, and this is where the leg would meet the crotch of the pants. And then also I think it's so that you don't have to worry about trying to get the pants on, you know, over the hobbit feet and everything. It might be difficult. So you actually work the pants up. They are separate. They are their own piece. But you work the body up inside of them. So I thought that was really interesting. And then I've also got the hands and arms done, which look like this. Yes, they have little individually articulated fingies. 5 little fingies, well, you know, 4 and a thumb. And these were a pain in the butt. But they are really cool looking, and I think that they're gonna be so fun. Also, these fit perfectly on my finger, so I can be like having little finger hands. Are you doing okay today? Anyways, guys, that is what I've got going on. It is Friday. I'm looking forward to doing some chilling this weekend. I've also been reading a lot, so I'm thinking reading, maybe playing some games, a little bit of crochet, but I do, now that the Christmas event is over, weekends are going to be my kind of downtime of doing stuff, and just kind of making sure that I also nurture other interests that I have. So I will see you guys possibly on Monday, unless, you know, for some reason I pop on with a video this weekend. I am not planning on posting a video this weekend, just so you guys know. But I will be back Monday, of course. And yeah, I think that's all. I think that's everything. Oh, by the way, I did forget one thing. My video is a bit late today, which community spotlight videos typically are a little bit late. The reason for that in general, just so you guys know, I know I don't really have to like make excuses, but the reason that community spotlight videos come out later in the day is because I don't make the community spotlight videos. Like, I don't prepare them at all in advance, because I want to be able to include everybody's entries. A lot of times I get a lot of community spotlight entries at the very last minute, like that night, maybe even that morning of community spotlight. And I find I have tried to make a community spotlight video the day before multiple times, and then I find I get so many emails, like stragglers, that I feel bad not being able to get them into that community spotlight, so then I end up re-editing my video multiple times. So I just prefer to not try to prep that video in advance at all. And then I, you know, film my little chatty bit at the beginning, maybe showing you guys something I've made or whatever. And then I go through and I get those out and I put it together. So it does take a little bit of time. And then also today, you guys might have seen on my community tab, we had really bad storms. Thankfully, as you can probably tell by the fact you don't hear absolute chaos in the background, it has cleared up now. It's afternoon now and it is cleared up. This morning it was so bad. It was so stormy. It was really loud, and like I was in here for a little bit in the morning, and like literally I just kept seeing like explosions of lightning. I'm pretty sure one literally hit in the parking lot, because I swear I saw it, and all the car alarms started going off. And the thunder was literally instant and so loud, like just a huge crack of thunder. So I'm pretty sure it actually literally hit in the parking lot. But we had a tornado warning, and it was like seek shelter immediately. You know, go to your basement or like the interior room of your house, like a bathroom or a closet. Nobody has basements in this area that I live in because they would flood. But I also live in an upstairs apartment, so I don't even have a downstairs. But it was like, you know, high winds. If you're in a car or a trailer or something, try to like seek shelter elsewhere, and stuff like that, because it was going to be like really like bad. And I also have a dog that has really bad storm anxiety. Tataru, if you guys don't know about my little dog, actually just posted a video yesterday that had her in it. She gets really bad storm anxiety, like just in general when it's storming, like thunder and stuff like that, like freak her out. So obviously she was like, I was holding her, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't get anything done. And then we had the tornado warning, and it was just me here with the babies, so I had to gather up all the babies and go sit in the bathroom. So yeah, I had an eventful morning. What the heck? I just realized I like ended this leg weird. But yeah, so that was my morning, and I was having anxiety, like such bad anxiety. So I was like, okay, I am not even going to try to do community spotlight this morning. I'm going to wait until the afternoon. I'm glad I did. I think that the video would have not been very good, because I would have literally just been sitting over here like having panic attack. Not quite a panic attack, thankfully, but I was very anxious, and Tataru was very anxious. So I just got in bed with her. She prefers, like, her favorite thing to do when it's storming is for me to lay down with her, because otherwise she wants me to hold her, And like, and I don't mean just kind of hold her. I mean like she wants me to like hold her. And I can't do anything anyway. So I'm like, I might as well just lay down. At least then I can scroll on my phone and read and things like that. And she just like basically lays right in my face. She's super glued to me when it's storming. But yeah, that was my morning. So that is also why Community Spotlight's a little bit later than typical. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy Community Spotlight. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you drop a comment below if you feel so inclined. Obviously, you aren't required to. Positive things only. If you have a negative thought about something you see in Community Spotlight, you can keep that one to yourself. But, you know, if you have any positive comments that you want to leave, I absolutely encourage you to. And I encourage you to take time for yourself this weekend. I encourage you to carve out some time that is just for you, just for things that are going to make you happy, things that are going to de-stress you, things that are going to calm you down, nurture you, fill your passions, whatever it is that you feel like you need, you know. Are you needing that moment to slow down, to just do nothing and just breathe? Make time for that. Are you needing to get out and do something fun? Have you been pent up? You know, do you need to go out and maybe walk around some stores, maybe do a little window shopping, you know, do that. If you're, you know, needing to read or crochet or whatever, you know, if you're needing to get up a little extra early in the morning and watch the sunrise and hear the birds chirp, or, you know, have a hot cup of coffee before anybody else is awake, do that. Just sit with yourself for a minute. Think about what you need. Like, what do you need? Not what other people need from you, not what you need to do, but what do you need as a person, as like just you, an individual? What do you need? And take some time to do that this weekend. Take some time for you. All right, guys, I will see you later, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye. Eve King made these amazing South Park dolls, and she said the hats are removable. Very, very cool. Judy C said that these are her first mosaic Afghans, and I literally have to say that these are some of the coolest blankets I have ever seen. Seriously, so cool. And she said that the patterns are from Fiber Fox Studios on YouTube. Then Denise sent in some of her like December Christmassy makes. The first one being this really cute sparkly snake made in Bernat Baby Blanket Rose Glow Sparkle. Her granddaughter, who it was for Christmas for, named it Brittany. For another granddaughter, she made this really cute flower pillow using Big Twist plush yarn in sage and coconut, and a pattern by Wonder Crochet. Then she made this sweet baby blanket in Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in light blue using the Secret Yarnery's Sober Granny pattern. This was for her friend's niece, who's having a baby very soon for Christmas. For this next blanket, she used a Premier Sweet Roll in Cloud Pop and a Premier pattern called Shortcake Throw. And then she made the cutest little slippers. These are the Sweet Simple Slippers by Donna Nastasia. The pink ones are Big Twists Rose, and she made her own flower. And the other ones are Mixed Mulberry by Hobby Lobby, and she made pom-poms for them. Diane said that this sweater is hot off the hook, and she was basking in the glow of having just one yarn chicken. I love it. And this sweater I also love. It is so gorgeous. You should be really proud of yourself, Diane. And last but certainly not least, we have some December makes from our lovely Connie. First up are these Mabel chickens by Oak and Marlowe. Then she made several stocking hats for her grandbabies. She used the pattern by Crochet by Jennifer, and she also made some Detroit Lion ones. These are so stinking cute, and especially the one with the baby. Literally, I was just like sitting there like, ah, so cute. Those are adorable hats. She also made a couple of beautiful vintage wallpaper afghans using Crystal at Bag O' Day's tutorial. She made this cute raccoon plushie using a pattern by Wonder Crochet. And this little Christmas sweater for her friend's dog, who is named Linda Ronstadt. And she said she made a ton of these really cute little snowmen and women using a pattern from All From Jade. These are seriously the cutest thing ever. And she finished her 2023 temperature blanket using the moss stitch. She just needs to finish weaving in her ends. Big kudos to you for sticking with that all year. Alright guys, and that wraps up our community spotlight for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing all these amazing makes. I absolutely loved it. And I hope you guys have a great weekend.